They say you become what you think. This isn't just motivation. It's a truth that changed one man's life when he dared to change a single belief. This is the story of a beggar. Every morning, the beggar sat near the same traffic signal. A small metal bowl rested in his hands. His clothes were torn, faded by time. But heavier than his hunger was the belief he carried inside his mind. My life is fixed, he believed. I was born poor, and I will die poor. Cars stopped at the signal. Some people dropped coins without meeting his eyes. Many looked away, pretending he didn't exist. The beggar blamed his parents for leaving him nothing. He blamed fate for being unfair. He blamed life for being cruel. But never once did he blame his thinking. Days passed. Months passed. Years passed. The place never changed. The bowl never changed. The clothes never changed. If someone ignored him, anger filled his heart. If someone gave less money, he felt insulted. Deep inside, his mind repeated one sentence again and again. This is all I deserve. Slowly, without realizing it, that thought stopped being a belief and became his identity. One evening, as the sun began to set, a young boy walked out of a restaurant holding his father's hand. The boy looked at the beggar and asked innocently, "Papa, why does this uncle look like this?" The father stopped. He didn't shout. He didn't insult. He didn't even give money. He calmly said, "He is asking for money because he never learned how to earn it." And they walked away. Those words hit the beggar harder than hunger ever had. That night, he couldn't sleep. For the first time in his life, he didn't curse fate. He didn't blame his parents. Instead, he asked himself questions he had never dared to ask before. When did I decide that begging was my only option? What does it really mean to learn how to earn? His mind was restless. Something inside him cracked, and something new was born. Until that day, the beggar believed that being born poor meant staying poor forever. But that night, his thinking shifted. He realized something painful, yet powerful. It wasn't poverty that trapped him. It was his mindset. His eyes were never blind. His mind was. The next morning, the beggar remembered the marketplace where he once survived by eating half-damaged fruits thrown away by sellers. He went there again, not as a beggar, but with an idea. He thought to himself, "There are people poorer than me. They can't afford expensive fruits." And in that moment, an idea was born. He collected damaged fruits, cut away the rotten parts, and tried to sell the good ones. But nobody bought. People avoided him. Some looked disgusted. Some walked away silently. Instead of giving up, the beggar observed. He noticed clean stalls, clean clothes, clean hands. And suddenly, he understood a truth that changed everything. People don't just buy food. They buy trust. The next morning, the beggar walked to a river outside the city. He bathed. He washed his clothes. As the water touched his body, it felt as if his old life was washing away. For the first time in half his life, the beggar smiled. Not because he had money, but because he had hope. He returned to the market. He prepared fruits neatly, maintained hygiene, worked with dignity. He didn't demand a fixed price. People paid whatever they could. That day, the beggar earned very little money, but he gained something priceless: self-respect. Tears rolled down his face as he remembered the boy and his father. Days turned into months. Months turned into years. The fruit basket became a stall. The stall became a shop. People trusted him. They loved his honesty. They respected his journey. The beggar rented a small house. For the first time, he lived with dignity. One day, the same father and son walked into his shop. The beggar couldn't control his emotions. "I was blind for half my life," he said. "You opened my eyes." The father smiled gently and replied, "I only told you the truth. You accepted it and worked hard." Many people hear the truth, but choose to stay in their comfort zone. The beggar expanded his business. He began exporting fruits, bought a house, bought a car, got married. But more than wealth, he gained purpose. The beggar was no longer a beggar. He had become a businessman. You become what you think. Your thoughts turn into actions, and your actions shape your life. Change your mindset, and everything changes.